Updates is Harish on the microphone.
Started off looking out for a single. Chwogule Global. Started absolutely on time. Deserts and more Avengers won their first game. Chwogule Global yet to open their account. Priority Titans just won one. Interesting now the group becomes. Toss won by the Chwogule Global captain Darshan Misal electing to field first. They'll be chasing Avishkar Mone and Arslan Khan as openers here for Deserts and more Avengers. And surprisingly, Darshan Misal has come in to bowl with the new ball. Not that he can't bowl in the power play overs. He has definitely done a fabulous job for Goa as a captain. Can come at any point of time with the experience and the skills that he has. They have certainly come with a definite plan. Plan of getting the openers out. And Darshan feels that he's a better option. Looking out for a single, denied the call here by Arslan. Avishkar Mone up the order. And Darshan Misal may be feeling that spin at the top, not giving pace, is going to be a worthy option in the power play overs. Crack down the ground, there's a fielder, and just going to be a single. This was slightly up compared to the other balls. Darshan is bowled in a good over. Good beginning here for Chwogule Global. Just concedes 2 runs at the end of 1. This game is very important for Chwogule Global. Not only they lost in the previous game, but that run rate also take a bashing. So they have to improve upon that as well. Whereas if we talk about as a small Avengers, they could have won more convincingly, but they somehow made that match as a nail biter. 9 wickets were lost and then hung on tight to the last pair and doing the finishing job. So it's not that they are great in terms of the overall net run rate. After the end of these days, this group overall net run rate will be seen, and the results as well. Chwogule Global needs to win this. Just like our Priority Titans come out with flying colors in the previous game, the morning match, chasing 203 runs. It was a mammoth total posted by Sarkar, 37. But with Prathamesh Salunke blazing all guns, and then Sanveer. Correct. Should go for a boundary. There's a fielder down. He has stopped it. Maybe not the best of the timing. Played it on the rise. Looking to play his more shots. Undi Krishnan has been given the ball from the Pepsi end. So pace and spin. So pace at one end and spin at the other end. Avishkar Mone will fancy his chances against the medium pace. He likes to go against the fast bowlers and take plenty of runs. Oh, beautiful shot. What a beautiful shot this is. Can watch the replays again and again. Exquisite cover drive. That's gone all the way. 6 runs. That's I told you. He's always with an aggressive stance in T20 cricket. He's always looking to get runs, try to be aggressive against the bowlers. And that intent is very much clear right from the word go. He was watchful against Darshan Misal because as a spin, Darshan is a master. So he was a little wit and watch approach against Darshan. Wide call by the umpire. Unni has done very well recently as far as leather ball cricket is concerned, and was a part of Kurcharem Gymkhana tournament. Did a good job with the bat as well as ball in the couple of games. Looking to play the pull shot. Not that too short. Banged in. Just around the back of length. Went quickly as well. Decent pace here from Unni. And openers always come out with the intent of going after the power play overs. Any bowler it may be. Just that they require the blazing start. Early start is the need for any batters. And once they lose wickets, they reassess, rethink. But here is going to be going hard against the early new ball. Cut away towards the deep third man, and there was no fielder. The deep third was brought inside, a ball short wide, and just uppercuts it, goes for 4 runs. Yeah, that's nicely played. Cutting it over. No risk whatsoever as no fielders was in the deep. Looking to go for a short arm jab, pull shot, not connecting well, just getting a single. It's very difficult for the bowlers here on the surface like this. They just got to mix it really well. Should be unpredictable, but sometimes the change of pace, the variations, the length variation, and the line as well. Too predictable to someone like Avishkar Mone. He will just get himself going, just whack the ball. He believes that every ball can be hit. And he does that. And that's why he has been sent up the order to explode. Someone like Prathamesh Salunke did in the previous game, and that just blown away the opposition side. By the time Sarkar 37 was thinking, the game was well gone. So that's how quickly T20 game can change within a span of 3 to 4 overs. Once again, up and over. And that is 1 bounce for down ground. So another boundary coming of this over. This time from the left-hander, Aslan Khan. End of 2. 18 coming of that over. 20 without loss. So in comes the veteran experience, Vinod Wilson. They got two from the Vasco region in Chwogule Global side. Vinod Wilson and Uni Krishnan. So nicely bowled. So much of experience that Vinod has. Doesn't have that much of pace compared to Uni Krishnan, but he bowls a pretty good accurate line and length. And that is what is required. He played a lot of cricket for Goa Police and keeps on playing because he is that fit, keeps himself very fit. It's good to see someone's Vinod Wilson just is so consistent in his approach. Almost been playing for more than 30 years in leather ball cricket and is still doing a fine job. And playing at a competitive level like this one, competing with the very young ones and keeping at the pace. Sliced away over the top and no one stopping that. And whenever you are flashing, flash it hard, and that runs down easily towards the deep third man boundary. That's how he's going to play. He's going to take some risk. He's going to charge. He's going to flash hard. And it's the power play overs. He has been given that job to get them the early start, and he's doing so at the moment. So he's going to go hard at almost every ball, trying to clear his front leg and trying to whack the ball, cut it hard. He's going with the hard hands. And in power play overs, you just have to clear the infield or find the placement. It's good timing. He's got power as well. This is the shorter side of the boundary. We know that at the moment he's bowling the back of length. We have not seen the change of pace. We have not seen the yorker. So he's relying and using this new ball. Just 1 over we see from Darshan Misal, and he takes him out of the attack. This is in the air. This might be a chance. There's a fielder going behind. And it's taken. Vinod Wilson strikes. The fielder was kept inside. It was asking invitation for Avishkar Mone to hit in the air. He did accept. And that is the end of Avishkar Mone. That's nicely bowled, in fact. You can see he was shuffling across, trying to play over the mid-wicket region. He just followed him and bowled wide outside the line of off stump. And pretty good thinking here from the experienced Vinod Wilson. He gets the first wicket. Rishikesh Chwogule comes at number 3. This is his specialty that he bowls regularly when he is coming into the death overs. That slower one, and a success in that over for Chwogule Global. Vinod Wilson strikes. 3 overs gone, 24 for 1. There's a more Avengers. So Arslan Khan and Chwogule, and the change in bowling, Gaurav Chaudhary. So he's the fourth bowler being used in the fourth over itself. All four different bowlers. That's inside out, over covers, and that runs down for 4 runs. Welcome to Gaurav Chaudhary on the bowling crease from Arslan Khan. Slight width was given, and he just stretches himself and goes through the drive. This time, just trying to drive, could not find a placement. Trying to run down towards the third man. Was it a chance there? Was it an age? I can't blame the keeper. It was a short, a late cut that was tried. Maybe hitting that pads, but not scooping in the air. Just going away from the keeper. Single taken here by Arslan. It's nicely bowled. A quicker ball here from Gaurav Chaudhary. Right arm off spinner. That's nicely bowled. He's running quickly through his overs, and the batter has to get ready immediately. Almost ready to be ready in the bowling mark to bowl the next one. Nicely played off the back foot, punches down the ground. Someone like Jadeja, who just comes and bowls his overs quickly, whether it's a test format, whether it's a one-day or T20, looking to finish the overs very, very quickly there. Gaurav Chaudhary, 4 overs gone, 33 for 1. Fifth bowler. What a game plan here for Chwogule Global. They are not allowing any of the batters to see and get themselves set against a particular combination. This is a strategy that we have seen many a times by the captains opting in the IPL as well. All different bowlers being used. They are just rotating around every now and then. Varun Dabholkar surprisingly has been introduced in the 5th over itself. The leg spinner. It's again another from Goa police camp. Just like Vinod Wilson. Driven nicely down the ground. Just might be thinking at the moment that the bowlers are being rotated. I think Arslan on strike might be just better option against Varun Dabholkar with as being a left-handed batter. So it's going to be much easy compared to someone like Chwogule, who is just new onto the crease. That's beautifully played. Should go in the gap, and that's another boundary. This is almost the 3rd shot inside out over covers wide long off region that we have seen from Arslan Khan. Looks very good against the spin. Reaching to the pitch of the ball and just playing that in the covers. Fine piece of batting. Too much of flight here, driven nicely. And that's another boundary. So too much of flight and is landing straight in the spot of the batsman to drive. So he's missing the spots at the moment early into his spell. Couple of boundaries back to back. Look at the punch there. And he likes to drive. He likes to play the cover drive, and he just gets the gaps most of the time. Arslan Khan. He moves on to 19 of just 9 balls. 43 for 1 in 4.4 so far. This was much better. This was slow, but just the back of length. It's the first ball that has landed right on the spot for the left-hander, and that's why I say Arslan is a better option against Varad Dabolkar. So respecting that ball from the leggy, finishes over number 5. 43 for 1. Desert and more Avengers. Is a cautious start here from both the batters. They've lost 1 wicket of Avishkar Mone, and 5 different bowlers have been used for 5 overs in this inning so far. And it will be a change in the commentary. So over to Bunty Udelkar for the next 5 overs.
धन्यवाद हरीश काकोडकर, जो कि अंग्रेजी में समालोचन कर रहे थे। ये जो मैच चल रहा है वो डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर्स वर्सेस चौगुले ग्लोबल। हालांकि चौगुले ग्लोबल ने टॉस जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी करने का फैसला किया, सीधा स्ट्रेट खेल दिया है। देखना होगा वहां पे जब तक रोक पाते तब तक 2 रन आसानी से बना लिए हैं। इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर 45 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 45। यहाँ पे और एक रन, इस रन के साथ स्कोर 46 रन, 46। तो ये साझेदारी धीरे धीरे पनप रही है। 22 रनों की साझेदारी दूसरे विकेट के लिए हो चुकी है ऋषिकेश उगाले और अरसलन खान के बीच। गौरव की ये गेंद और 1 रन खाते में जुड़ता हुआ। 6ठी ओवर जारी है। 6th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। एक रन से ही संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा। 47 for 1। गौरव जो कि गेंदबाजी का जिम्मा संभाल रहे हैं। इसी बीच गेंद, यहाँ पे और 1 रन का इजाफा। तो बिल्कुल अपने प्लान के मुताबिक आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। एक बड़ा लक्ष्य हासिल करने की कोशिश। इस रन के जरिए देखना होगा गैप में ढकेल दी है। 2 रन बनाए हैं और स्कोर 51 रन पे जा पहुंचा है। ओवर की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। 6 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 51 for 1। ऋषिकेश वाले 10 रन पर खेल रहे हैं। अरसलन खान 21 पर खेल रहे हैं। इसका सीधा प्रसारण जो है वो YouTube के जरिए गोवा लाइव कास्ट पर आप देख पाएंगे। गोइची लीग। ये ने फॉलो थ्रू में इस गेंद को रोकने की जरूर कोशिश की थी, रोक नहीं पाए, झट से थ्रो किया, बेहतरीन फील्डिंग वहां पे और 1 रन खाते में जुड़ता हुआ स्कोर 52 रन पर जा पहुंचा है, 52। वरद की गेंद, बेहतरीन शॉट, कवर बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर, ये चौका मिलेगा, करारा चौका। यहाँ पे गेंद तेजी के साथ बाउंड्री लाइन के पार चली गई है। इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर 56 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। मौके पे चौका, 30 गज दायरे के अंदर जो फील्डर थे उनके ऊपर से उनको बीट किया और उनके ऊपर से कवर बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर चौका हासिल किया। इस बार देखना होगा वहां पे क्या फील्डर रोक पाएंगे, नहीं, प्रयास तो बढ़िया किया था, लगातार चौका और एक दूसरा चौका, तो बिल्कुल तेजी के साथ रन आते हुए 60 रन पर स्कोर जा पहुंचा है। 7वीं ओवर जारी है। इस बार सीधे खेल दिया, 1 रन 61 रन पर स्कोर जा पहुंचा है। तो दोनों ही बल्लेबाज बिल्कुल नेक टू नेक चल रहे हैं, एक 19 पर खेल रहे हैं, दूसरे 22 पर। एक रन ले लिया है, दूसरे रन के लिए दौड़ पड़े, देखना होगा काफी तेजी के साथ ये दूसरा रन भी पूरा कर दिया। इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर 63 फॉर 1, 7th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। हल्के हाथ से प्लेस कर दिया है, 1 रन के लिए दौड़ पड़े। तो यहाँ पे ओवर की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। 7 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 64 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। $64 फॉर 1, 7 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद। आविष्कार जिन्होंने 14 गेंदों का सामना किया, 18 रन बनाए और विनोद विल्सन ने उनको सौरभ के हाथों कैच होते हुए वापस डगआउट्स में भेज दिया। इनसाइड आउट शॉट खेल दिया है, लेकिन फील्डर बिल्कुल तैनात थे। स्कोर इस रन को जोड़ते हुए 65 रन पर जा पहुंचा है, 65 फॉर 1। दूसरे विकेट की साझेदारी अब तक 40 के हो चुके हैं। कलाई का यहाँ पे बेहतरीन उपयोग, मोड़ दिया स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में और 1 रन का इजाफा होता हुआ 66, 66 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। गौरव की ये गेंद और 1 रन खाते में जुड़ता हुआ 67, 8वीं ओवर जारी है। एक रन तो जरूर मिल पाएगा, इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 68 पर जा पहुंचे। गौरव बिल्कुल बढ़िया गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। तीसरे ओवर में चल रहे हैं अपनी निजी, और अब तक 19 रन दे दिए हैं, कोई सफलता प्राप्त नहीं कर पाए। हल्के हाथ से प्लेस कर दिया तो सूझबूझ की पारी। दोनों ही खेलते हुए बल्लेबाज अरसलन और ऋषिकेश चौगाले। उनहत्तर रन हो चुके हैं, 69 फॉर 1। या पर फील्डर को बीट नहीं कर पाए, बिल्कुल हाथ में थमा बैठे। ओवर की समाप्ति, 8 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 69 रन, 69 फॉर 1। तो डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर्स पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए 8 ओवर में 69 रन बना चुके हैं, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जो रन औसत है 8.81, यह है करंट रन रेट। और इसी रन रेट से आगे बढ़े तो प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर जो है 176 रनों तक जा सकेगा। लेकिन ये दोनों बल्लेबाज ऋषिकेश चौगाले और अरसलन खान बिल्कुल बढ़िया तरीके से खेल रहे हैं। जहां पे मौका मिलता है चौका पा लेते हैं, वरना इक्का दुक्का तो लेते हैं। स्ट्राइक रोटेट कर रहे हैं, अच्छी बात है, क्योंकि दोनों ही बिल्कुल अब सेट हो चुके हैं। धीरे धीरे रनों की गति जो है उसे बढ़ाने की उनकी कोशिश रहेगी। $69। यहां पे अपने फॉलो थ्रू में इस गेंद को फील्ड किया, रन बनाने का कोई मौका नहीं था। बढ़िया शुरुआत दौड़ के निकाली है। ये गेंद कड़ा प्रहार किया, उठा दिया, बिल्कुल कमेंटेटर बॉक्स के सामने हवाई यात्रा के लिए भेज दिया। इस गेंद को हवाई फायर करते हुए स्कोर तेजी से बढ़ता हुआ आगे जा पहुंचा है। बिल्कुल तेज रफ्तार के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ 75 फॉर 1, 75 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। बेहतरीन सिक्सर अरसलन खान बिल्कुल गेंद के पिच तक पहुंचे और कड़ा प्रहार किया, बिल्कुल बढ़िया टाइमिंग के साथ। इसी बीच अगली गेंद, ये फिर से उठा दिया है, फिर से हवाई फायर, और नतीजा ये लगातार दूसरा करारा छटका, और स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 81, 81 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। बिल्कुल आक्रमण करते हुए, हमला बोलते हुए अरसलन खान देखते ही देखते 40 के व्यक्तिगत स्कोर पर जा पहुंचे हैं। 22 गेंदों का सामना किया, कोई मौका नहीं छोड़ना चाहते, हर मौके को भुनाया। इसी बीच फ्री हिट का इशारा आ चुका है। क्या फ्री हिट पे फायदा मिलेगा? ओ वहां पे फायदा तो पहुंचा है, देखना होगा अंपायर का इशारा क्या आता है। 4 या 6, बिल्कुल फायदा मिल चुका है। जी हां, 6 रन 6। तो अब बिल्कुल तेजी के साथ ये डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर एक्सप्रेस दौड़ रही है पटरी पर। 87। इसी बीच अगली गेंद, आर्यन नार्विकर जो कि गेंदबाज हैं, इस बार बिल्कुल बढ़िया गेंदबाजी वापसी की है, डॉट गेंद निकाली, 87 for 1, 9th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। लोअर फुल टॉस गेंद थी, 1 रन यहां पे मुकम्मल किया। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 88 रनों पर जा पहुंचा है, 88 for 1 आफ्टर 9 ओवर्स। तो बिल्कुल 10 के आसपास रन बटोर रहे हैं हर ओवर में। इसी रफ्तार से गए तो 200 का आंकड़ा यकीनन पालेंगे डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर्स। हालांकि चौगुले ग्लोबल ने टॉस जीतकर पहले गेंदबाजी करने का फैसला किया। इसी बीच गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन, ये यहाँ पे कट करने की कोशिश की, अपील जरूर की है लेकिन अपार पर कोई असर नहीं पड़ा। ये स्विच हिट खेलने की कोशिश और उसमें कामयाब हो चुके हैं। गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की ओर बढ़ रही है, फील्डर दौड़ रहे हैं लेकिन आखिरकार गेंद ने बाजी मार ली है। गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के पार गई है चौके के लिए, 4 रन्स। इसी भी ये गेंद और 1 रन का इजाफा होता स्कोर 93 पर जा पहुंचा है। 10वीं ओवर जारी हो चुके हैं इस इनिंग का। ये इस ओवर के बाद आधा फासला तय होने जा रहा है। डेजर्ट एंड मोर एवेंजर्स। यहां पे और 1 रन मिलता हुआ, देखते हैं अगली गेंद का इंतजार। यह गेंद यहां पे और 1 रन मिल चुका है। गौरव जो कि गेंदबाजी उनकी जारी है। ये यहाँ पे गेंद ने बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लिया, गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की ओर बढ़ रही है। ये चौका मिलेगा, जी हाँ, 4 रन्स। तो इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर 10 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद बिल्कुल जा पहुंचा है 99 for 1। 10 ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद 99 for 1। जैसे गेंदबाजी में बदलाव वैसे अब कमेंटेटर बॉक्स में बदलाव होने जा रहा है। हमारे कमेंटेटर मिस्टर नजीम अहमद।
Thank you, Bunty, and a warm welcome to everyone. A very good afternoon to all the spectators watching this match live on YouTube. Go live cast. Score is 99 and the golden over taken. Every single run will become double. Advantage for the batters, and on the bowling mark is Yaranakulam Express. Vinod Wilson from the pavilion end. Coming down the track and good resty work. Just a single to that. A good start here for the golden over. Oh, lovely shot, beautifully picked up, but only to find a fielder there in the mid-wicket region. He's in control of the ball, another single here. This is good control bowling from Vinod Wilson. Such a good bowler when it comes to change of pace and keeping that line. So very perfect for Chwogule Global. The boys in saffron jersey. Good outfit against the boys in blue. Desert Mo Avengers. Slow one. This time the ball is up in the air. Beats a short fielder. The ball is racing away. There's a fielder to cut it off. But the ball had enough bat on that. Plentiful of bat to take the ball racing over towards the deep extra cover for the left hander Rishikesh. Timing it superbly to the slow one delivery. Was in a good position to play that. One-handed exactly like Rishabh Pant. $50 up for Saland. Right in the block hole, but a little bit of bat on that. The ball is up, and that's the curtains down. Wicket here for Vinod Wilson. What a good contribution from Arslan Khan. A 54 runs contribution. Absolutely, what a good contribution of runs from Arslan Khan. 54 runs of just 21 deliveries. He played his part. He was there for quite some time, and getting those runs needed gave a good start for Destin Mo Avengers. Match number 6 of Goichi League 2025, and the match between Chwogule Global versus Destin Mo Avengers. And now the responsibility will be on the shoulders of Rishikesh Ugale. And joining him will be a new batter, Hiram Parab. Oh, lofted shot, the very first ball. Look at the power of Hiram right on the rooftop. The very first ball, that's 6 runs. Beautifully picked up right out from the middle of the bat and gone the distance towards the long on. Take that. It's a good camera work by the cameraman, and look at the ball just right on the rooftop. Bang. On the JSW sheets. And look at how easily that he made it. The very first ball, not taking time to get set, get the feel of the ball straight away, right into the business of getting runs. Hiram got off the mark with the very first delivery, and that too for the Wilson, who's a one good bowler when it comes to change of pace. And every ball is a different. And for such a wonderful bowler, Hiram Parab can hit it like a plastic ball. Goichi League 2025 powered by Honorable Minister for Social Welfare and MLA Sangi constituency. Subhash Desai and organized by Sangi cricketers. Good combination of the players. Current Ranji, former Ranji, outstation 3 and local talents. Good to see the players like Mehang Dharwadkar, young and budding talents, Avishkar Mone and others. Swing and a miss this time, well bowled. Good comeback here. After that, the very first ball that he faced shown outside the park, and a good over, reasonably good over by Vinod Wilson. And after the completion of 11, score is Nelson 1-1-1 for the loss of 2 wickets. गोवा लाइव कास्ट के सौजन्य से आप सभी दर्शकों तक इस मैच का लाइव प्रसारण जो कि दिखाया जा रहा है, फिर से एक बार सभी सुनने वालों को नदीम अहमद की ओर से प्यार भरा नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून। क्या बेहतरीन मुकाबला चौगले ग्लोबल बनाम डेजर्ट एंड मो एवेंजर्स के बीच। अच्छा मैच। दर्शन गेंदबाजी के क्रम में वो गेंद हवा में, इसी बीच मुश्किल रहेगा फील्डर को गेंद तक पहुंचना, मगर देखिए जिस प्रकार से, जिस खूबसूरती के साथ गेंद को दिशा दी है, 4 रन गैप दूर निकाला है बल्लेबाज ऋषिकेश ने। बिल्कुल ऋषिकेश को जिम्मेदारी ओढ़ लेनी है, क्योंकि अरसलान खान के साथ एक अच्छी साझेदारी बनाई थी उन्होंने, और अरसलान के 54 रन के बाद और फिर से एक बार बैकफुट पर खेल दिया है। सुंदर फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा, जो कि मिड विकेट की दिशा की ओर गेंद को रोका गया। केवल 1 रन मिल सकता है। धीरे धीरे फिर से एक बार यहाँ पर जमने का कार्य होता हुआ बल्लेबाजों की ओर से। अरसलान खान के आउट होने के बाद अब तक कुल मिलाकर 2 विकेटें गिरी है। स्कोर 128 पर। हल्की सी दिशाहीन गेंद कलाई का उपयोग, मगर फील्डर को पाया। फिर से एक बार मिड विकेट की दिशा की ओर रनों पर अंकुश लगाने की कोशिश यहाँ पर होती हुई दर्शन मिसाल, जो कि गोवा रणजी टीम के कप्तान और एक होनहार खिलाड़ी, अच्छे गेंदबाज, बेहतरीन बल्लेबाज, एक मुकम्मल खिलाड़ी दर्शन मिसाल। फुल ऑन था, रिवर्स स्वीप, अपील भी हल्की सी वहां पर होती हुई, मगर कोई इशारा नहीं अंपायर की ओर से। असलम शेख अंपायर, उनके साथ पुनिया पालकर जो कि स्क्वायर की दिशा में तैनात है। 2 ऑफिशियल अंपायर्स गोइची लीग जैसे दिग्गज टूर्नामेंट के लिए बेहतरीन अंपायरिंग करते हुए। और इसी बीच कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, आगे को आए, हाफ वॉली पर गेंद को लेने की कोशिश, मगर पटकी हुई गेंद थी, हल्के से बल्ले का अंदरूनी हिस्सा लगा और 1 रन के लिए यहाँ पर मौका मिलेगा हेरम परब को। बिल्कुल आते ही पूरा साथ निभाते हुए ऋषिकेश का फिर से एक बार यहाँ पर एक साझेदारी जो कि दिखाई देती हुई, मगर अपने शॉट सिलेक्शन से थोड़ा नाराज दिखाई दे रहे हेरम। हालांकि जहाँ खेलना चाहते थे शायद वहाँ नहीं खेल पाए। बढ़िया शॉट ऋषिकेश की ओर से, मगर गेंद को रोका जाएगा मिड विकेट के क्षेत्र में। सुंदर फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा चोगले ग्लोबल की ओर से। और इसी के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति भी, 12 ओवर समाप्त, स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ 132 माफी चाहूंगा, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। मगर बिल्कुल बल्लेबाजों की तारीफ करनी होगी जिस प्रकार से उन्होंने स्टार्ट एक मजबूत दी है और मजबूती के साथ आगे बढ़ते हुए 54 रन का योगदान अरसलान खान की ओर से, जो बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी उन्होंने की, एक स्टैंड दिया, क्योंकि काफ़ी ज़रूरी होता है कि T20 फॉर्मेट में ओपनिंग जोड़ी अगर अच्छी शुरुआत देती है तो निश्चित तौर पर कुछ अच्छा खड़ा स्कोर खड़ा कर सकते हैं। 20 ओवरों की समाप्ति के बाद डेजर्ट एनमो लगभग 170-180 बना सकती है इस मैच में। पटकी हुई गेंद, ओ बल्ला छूटा मगर हौसला नहीं। एक रन के साथ ऋषिकेश अपनी निजी 35 पर पहुंचते हुए, जबकि उन्होंने अब तक 23 गेंदों का सामना किया है और केवल 4 गेंदे का सामना किया और अपने निजी 8 पर आते ही एक बड़ा छक्का जड़ दिया था हेरम परब ने। इस प्रकार से थी उनकी शुरुआत बल्लेबाजी की। पटकी हुई गेंद, गेंद हवा में, कैच का मौका मिल सकता है। कैच आसानी के साथ उन्नी कृष्णन को मिलता हुआ, इस बड़े विकेट की सफलता और हेरम परब आउट। मिस टाइमिंग के साथ टॉप एज था, गेंद हवा में, एक आसान सा मौका फील्डर के लिए और कोई गलती नहीं। इस प्रकार से तीसरा विकेट जो कि गिरता हुआ डेजर्ट एनमो एवेंजर्स का। तभी तो कहा जाता है कि एक बेहतरीन फील्डिंग यूनिट जो कि चोगले ग्लोबल, जिनके कोच स्वयं एक बेहतरीन खिलाड़ी श्रीनिवास फरते, मैनेजर लेफ्ट हैंड सेंसेशन के नाम से पूरे गोवा राज्य में मशहूर, लेदर हो या टेनिस, छा जाते हैं जब बल्ला लेकर उतरते हैं मैदान पर, संकेत मोरस्कर, जिनके पिताजी अच्छे खिलाड़ी संकेत और साहिल उनके छोटे भाई। अक्सर गुमतेश्वर मारगांव के लिए खेलते हैं, जो कि मैनेजर चोगले ग्लोबल के, और हाल ही में फाइनल में मात खा गए थे कोरगांव टीम के साथ। मगर क्या बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन रहा था गुमतेश्वर मारगांव का उस टूर्नामेंट में, जो कि गोवा एक्सप्रेस क्रिकेट क्लब द्वारा आयोजित किया गया था फोंडा कॉम्प्लेक्स मैदान पर हाल ही में। उन्नी कृष्ण फिर से एक बार गेंदबाजी करे में बिल्कुल जोश से भरपूर, बेहतरीन गेंदबाज, लंबी दौड़, स्मूथ एक्शन और तेजी गजब की। तनुष नए बल्लेबाज आते ही बिल्कुल अपना खाता खुलते हुए एक रन के साथ ऋषिकेश धीरे धीरे आगे बढ़ते हुए अपने निजी 35 पर फिलहाल बल्लेबाजी करते हुए स्ट्राइक पर। उन्नी कृष्ण की गेंदबाजी, और इस बार खेलने की कोशिश मगर सही टाइमिंग नहीं कर पाए, मगर फिर भी एक रन अवश्य मिलेगा। बल्ले का मिलाव था, कोई इशारा नहीं अंपायर की ओर से। नए बल्लेबाज तनुष स्ट्राइक पर। बढ़िया शॉट, कैच का मौका हो सकता है, सुंदर कैच। चौधरी द्वारा ली गई कैच और एक विकेट का पतन, यानी कि इस ओवर में 2 विकेटों की सफलता उन्नी कृष्णन के लिए। गौरव चौधरी ने कोई गलती नहीं की, आसान सा कैच लॉन्ग ऑफ क्षेत्र में। ये देखिए बिल्कुल एक आसान सा मौका और कैचेस बिल्कुल ज़बरदस्त चॉकले ग्लोबल की ओर से। पिछले वर्ष को खेल चुके हैं पंजाब टीम के लिए गौरव, और इस बार चॉकले ग्लोबल को, जो कि एक बेहतरीन पिक। बल्लेबाजी के लिए आए हैं दीपराज गांवकर, अपना गार्ड लेते हुए अपनी मार्किंग करते हुए। अब तक कुल मिलाकर 4 विकेट की वेतन हो चुका है और छठे नंबर पर दीपराज। साझेदारी यहाँ पे एक महत्वपूर्ण रहेगी बल्लेबाजों के लिए। फटकी हुई गेंद संभल कर बिल्कुल कलाइयों का खूबसूरत इस्तेमाल किया पहली गेंद पर अपना खाता खोलते हुए। अच्छा साथ निभा सकते हैं दीपराज गांवकर में काबिलियत, क्षमता, लंबे समय तक टिकने की, जमने की और एक अच्छी साझेदारी बनेगी। फिलहाल इस डॉट गेंद के साथ बेहतरीन ओवर जो कि 19 कृष्णन का समाप्त होता हुआ। अब तक कुल मिलाकर 2 ओवर डाल चुके हैं, 22 रन दिए हैं और 2 विकेट की सफलता उन्हें मिलती हुई। जबकि अपनी निजी स्कोर 36 पर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए ऋषिकेश एकमात्र बल्लेबाज, जो डटे हैं, टिके हैं सुंदर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। स्कोर 136, 13 ओवरों की समाप्ति के बाद 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। चौदहवें ओवर की शुरुआत, बढ़िया ड्राइव लॉन्ग ऑन क्षेत्र में हल्की सी हल्के हाथों से खिला हुआ बिल्कुल। और इसी बीच फिर से एक बार रन लेने की कोशिश और आसानी के साथ रन बनेंगे। तो देखिए T20 में यही खासियत, हर विकेट गिरने के बाद एक अच्छी साझेदारी बनती है तो निश्चित तौर पर रन बनेंगे। बैकफुट पर संभल कर खेला हुआ ये ड्राइव दीपराज का और एक रन का इजाफा करेगा स्कोर के खाते में। 1 रन के साथ बिल्कुल रनों का सिलसिला आगे बढ़ता हुआ धीरे धीरे स्कोर जा पहुंचा 140। जबकि ये 14वीं ओवर प्रगति पर वरद दाबोलकर गेंदबाजी के क्रम में दूर वाली छोर से सफल होकर बिल्कुल एबी डिविलियर्स की तरह खेलने की कोशिश, मगर टाइमिंग पर चूके कोई रन का मौका नहीं। ऋषिकेश हालांकि अच्छी बल्लेबाजी करते हुए अब केवल 13 रन दूर अपने अर्धशतक के पारी से, जबकि उनका स्कोर 37 रन बना सकते हैं अर्धशतक। गेंद हवा में लग गई है नजर मेरी, जिसे कहते हैं कमेंटेटर्स कर्स। उम्मीद कर रहा था कि सेंचुरी, हाफ सेंचुरी बना लेंगे, मगर जैसे गेंद आई टाइमिंग पर चूके और मिसक्यू के साथ गेंद हवा में और एक आसान सा कैच जो कि लेते हुए फील्ड। इस प्रकार से कुल मिलाकर अब 5 विकेटों का पतन हो चुका है। ऋषिकेश अपनी बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी के साथ 37 रनों का योगदान दिया 26 गेंदों का सामना कर, और एक महत्वपूर्ण विकेट जो कि डेजर्ट मोर एवेंजर्स की गिरती हुई। तो फिलहाल विकेट गिरने का सिलसिला लगातार जारी है। अब तक कुल मिलाकर 5 विकेट गिरी, यानी कि आधी टीम आउट हो चुकी है। अभी भी 5 विकेट बाकी। सोहम पनवेलकर बल्लेबाजी के लिए, दीपराज गांवकर यानी कि दोनों ही नए बल्लेबाज अब क्रीज पर। तो देखना होगा कि रनों की यात्रा का दायित्व किस तरह से निभाते हैं दोनों ही बल्लेबाज। क्या जमकर टिक कर साझेदारी के साथ अच्छी बल्लेबाजी करेंगे। फिलहाल अपना गार्ड लेते हुए, अपनी मार्किंग करते हुए सोहम पनवेलकर पहली गेंद का सामना करेंगे। और दाबोलकर ने अब तक कुल मिलाकर 17 गेंदें डाली हैं। संभवतः यह रहेगी उनकी आखिरी गेंद तीसरे ओवर की। 27 रन दे कर 1 विकेट की सफलता प्राप्त की, और वो काफी महत्वपूर्ण विकेट ऋषिकेश का। बिल्कुल रू मिला था ड्राइव लगाने का। इस ड्राइव के साथ सोहम पनवेलकर अपना खाता खोलते हुए 1 रन के साथ, और इस 1 रन के साथ 14 ओवरों की समाप्ति। 141, 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर डेजर्ट एंड मूव एवेंजर्स। तो बैटिंग पावर प्ले का इशारा आता हुआ, यानी कि रहेगी अब 15वीं और 16वीं और बैटिंग पावर प्ले, यानी कि 3 खिलाड़ी रहेंगे दायरे के बाहर फील्डिंग के लिए। तो मौका फिर से एक बार बल्लेबाजों के पास। तो इस मौका का किस प्रकार से फ़ायदा उठाते हैं, ये देखने वाली बात रहेगी। किस प्रकार से बल्लेबाजी होती है। दीपराज गांवकर, उनके साथ नए बल्लेबाज सोहम पनवेलकर, जो 1 पर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए अभी अभी उन्होंने अपना खाता खोला है, अपना गार्ड लेते हुए तैयार। गेंदबाजी में फिर से एक बार आए हैं एर्नाकुलम एक्सप्रेस के नाम से मशहूर पूरे गोवा राज्य में विनोद विल्सन, यानी कि जो ट्रेन गोवा से केरला के लिए दौड़ती है वो एर्नाकुलम एक्सप्रेस। उस ट्रेन के नाम पर इस गेंदबाज का नाम जो कि दिया गया है। जिस प्रकार से वो बढ़िया गेंद धीमी गति से वेगम యొక్క మార్పు, यानी कि गेंद पर इतना बेहतरीन नियंत्रण इस गेंदबाज का। गोवा में रहने वाले, बिल्कुल उनका नेटिव केरला। जिसे कहते हैं गॉड्स ओन सिटी केरला, काफ़ी खूबसूरत है, बिल्कुल गोवा राज्य की तरह। समंदर और नारियल के दरख्त और एक लंबी बोट। और इसी बीच अपील वहां पर एलबीडब्ल्यू की, मगर अंपायर कोई दिलचस्पी न दिखाते हुए इसी बीच मौके का फायदा उठाए 1 रन आसानी के साथ बटोरते हुए बल्लेबाज कोई इशारा नहीं लेग बाय का, यानी कि बल्ले का मिलाव हुआ था, उसी बुनियाद पर कोई दिलचस्पी नहीं दिखाते हुए, क्योंकि इट वॉज एन बैट एंड पैड। गोइची लीग का ये शानदार मुकाबला 2025, और आप सुन रहे हैं नदीम अहमद को मेरे साथ कॉम बॉक्स में है बंटी उडेलकर, गोवा के मशहूर कॉमेडियन, एक्टर, सिंगर, एंकर। और इसी बीच 2 रन के लिए दौड़ पड़ेंगे, बिल्कुल शायद 3 रन के लिए भी कोशिश होगी। जहां 1 मिलता है वहां 2, जहां 2 मिलते हैं वहां 3, यानी कि बल्लेबाज काफ़ी एम्बिशियस है और हर एक रन की तलाश में, गेंदबाज विकेट की तलाश में। और हल्के से मेरे कानों में कहते हुए बंटी उडेलकर भूखा अन्न की तलाश में और प्यासा पानी की तलाश में। किसी न किसी को किसी की तलाश बिल्कुल रहती है, गेंदबाज विकेट की तलाश में और टीम के कप्तान जीत की तलाश में। और बल बिल्कुल पैड से टकराई है, इस बार निश्चित तौर पर लेग बाय का इशारा होगा। जी हाँ, आता हुआ पुनिया पालकर की ओर से बिल्कुल इशारा ऐसा जैसे पहलवान इशारा करते हैं, आ जाओ लड़ाई के लिए। ये देखिए फिर से एक बार गति परिवर्तन अक्सर हर गेंद में करते रहते हैं, बल्लेबाज का मोमेंटम तोड़ने की कोशिश रहती है विनोद विल्सन की। फिर से एक बार एक अच्छा ओवर घटाया। अब तक उन्होंने 3 ओवर अपने डाले हैं जिनमें 21 रन दिया और 2 विकेट की सफलता मिली है विनोद विल्सन को, यानी कि 15 ओवरों की समाप्ति 148 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो सभी स्पॉन्सरों का तहे दिल से धन्यवाद। पावर्ड बाय मिनिस्टर फॉर सोशल वेलफेयर श्री सुभाष वाल देसाई, जो इस टूर्नामेंट के पीछे मजबूती से खड़े हैं, और सभी उन स्पॉन्सरों का तहे दिल से धन्यवाद जो इस टूर्नामेंट को बखूबी साथ निभाया है। चेंज इन वॉइस रहेगा, मेरे साथ जुड़ेंगे हरीश काकोड़कर अगले 5 ओवर्स के लिए।
It's a pretty good total at the moment from the Avengers. Nicely batted down the ground. They got a wicket here. 5 wickets have been taken by the Chwogule Global side. 5 more overs still left. And this is a high-scoring game. It looks to be just like the previous game. 200 being posted and 200 being chased almost in the 18th over. That was slightly quicker. That was bowled. It was with different actions many a time, especially in T20 format, where it's a short format, just 4 overs. So tries many things and successful most of the time. Darshan Misal, sometimes with the side arm. Another single at the moment. And both the batters at the moment playing, Dipraj playing on 8, Som Panvilkar playing on 2, very new to the crease. Will be buying their time. We'll be seeing, especially Darshan Misal, they would like to see him off. Once again, right in the block hole. He pushes one, sometimes just slides, sometimes skids on. A lot of variations. Another one this time trying to sweep the ball. Too full. Looking for a couple of runs here, but then negative call here from Deepraj. Good over here from Darshan Misal, and he understands if they can bowl the next 5 overs or the 4 overs in a pretty good fashion, not give too many runs. Anything about 180 is chaseable. Cut away and as is stopped by the backward point region fielder. So good over here from the captain Darshan Misal. Keeps the things in check at the moment. 16 gone, 154 for 5 Avengers. So Krishnan has been brought, was expensive in the first over, but then came back very strongly, picking up 2 wickets. And now the figures looks much better. 2 for 22 in his 2. Cracked away on the leg side. There's a fielder down there going to be a single. This is a very important phase here where the bowlers are being used by Darshan Misal. Both the bowlers from Goa, Australian bowlers is not being used at this point of time. Darshan Misal has got one more over after the earlier one. And that's lovely bowling. Missed by the batter, missed by the keeper. It should be a 1 run by signal by the umpire. Should have been stopped by the keeper there. It's good bowling, and this is exactly where Darshan must have spoken to Unni. Just keep the things in check. Don't try to do anything extra. It will be with Deepraj Gaonkar who is going to go after the bowling. Som, yes, he's trying, but Deepraj is going to be the more danger here compared to someone like Soham. The ball keeping low there. Maybe just rolled the fingers over the ball. Didn't see that much of pace going straight into the hands of the keeper. The earlier one, when he started with his spell, he was getting pretty good bounce. This time the ball died down. Is it an indication that this might just down in the second innings as well? Or this just might be one odd ball that skidded low? Nicely played. This is very nicely played. Slight width was given, and he just plays a late cut towards the third man region for a boundary. So both the fielders were inside the square. Yeah, and sliced towards that third man region. Nicely played. Good batting here from Deepraj. 160 for 5. 3 more overs to go after this one. Certainly looking good towards that 190, 200 if Deepraj goes big in the last 3. Single on the offside. They're just waiting for her at the big lift in this innings. Deepraj can just change it within a span of 1 or 2 overs. That's good enough for him. He has played a lot of cricket on this ground. Pulled away. Som Padwelkar strikes. That's a brilliant effort from the fielder, but the ball has traveled the distance. 6 all the way, slightly short. He went and he gets full result. So finishing the over on a very high note. Bowling from round the wicket. There you can see the replay. Banging shot. He was ready. 167 for 5 after 17. So previous over, in spite of not a bad over from Unni, just concedes few runs, a boundary and 6 coming off that over. They're keeping the pace at the moment towards the 200 run mark. Deepraj Gaonkar batting on 17, and Som Palwekar now with that big strike has joined in at 100 strike rate. Darshan Misal into his last. So much of confidence he has in himself to bowl over number 1. That's taken. That's a catch. and he has to depart. Well, there was no reaction from the captain. It's like it was a bomb ball that was going straight to him, and batter kept walking. What a good reflexive catch here. Quick reflection from the captain, and Darshan Misal gets rid of Soam Panvelkar. End of wicket number 6. Just when the batter walked that time, everyone just woke up that it's a wicket has been taken by Darshan Misal. No much celebration here from his side. Even the team have not come and joined the celebration in the huddle. Must be, I think, they are looking at the overall maintaining the over rate. Because we have seen many of the side being penalized 5 runs, 10 runs for slow over rate. So very aware of the situation here, captain. This is in the air. This is one more down. Looking to drive and slicing it towards the backward point region. The captain marvel, Darshan Misal strikes 2 blows for Chloglobal in this over. And that's why he is so good. Not only here in Goichi League, but he has been a stalwart, a strong pillar of Goan cricket. He has been for the Ranji team, winning the plate division, then going for the Chwogule and winning the Goa Premier League this season. And now coming once again for Chwogule and playing in the Goichi League. What a performer. What a performer. Always economical. 2 for 18. He was wicketless over before this. But he picks up 2 wickets in this over. That makes the figure even more sweet. 7 down, and in comes Ayush Wellekar. Nicely bowled, played down the ground for a single, gets himself off the mark. Suddenly those are 2 wickets as Deathers and more Avengers supporters, that think tank before Soam Panvelkar went, were looking so good towards that 200 run mark. But Darshan had different ideas. Once again beaten, nicely bowled, run out opportunity at the non-striker's end. Oh, that's maybe slightly away from the wickets there, and takes a single, which was very risky. This could have been the 3rd wicket, but he survives. Good piece of fielding, attacking fielding. It's just that he could not collect the ball, otherwise he could have been a goner. 18 gone, 170 for 7, and Darshan finishes his spells 4 overs, 20 runs and 2 wickets. Even a direct hit was not required. That was a good throw. It should have just collected and removed the bails off. And Vinod Wilson has been given the ball here at this point of time. 2 for 21 in 3 overs. Good bowling here from Vinod. And I saw the coaches and Darshan Misal, the captain, were gunning for this man in the auctions because of his experience, and they wanted some experience, especially in the death overs with his variations. Oh, lovely strike. There's a man down there. Should be taken. Oh, it goes for 6 runs. Goes for 6 runs. He lost his balance. He took the catch well, but then loses the balance, and his hand touches the ground behind the rope. So it's 6 runs. Good. It was a good strike. He played it well. There it is. Taking the catch. He touched the rope first. His leg touched the rope. Lovely drive. So a single gets the 6. Important 6 that was in the 19th over. 177 for 7. Looking good towards 190. 1 or 2 more strikes from Deepraj. They might just get towards the 200 as well. Looking for a big over of 15. That is, he's famous for the back of the hand, slow ball, change of pace. That he always uses successful with that ploy. Very difficult to predict when he's going to bowl that slower one. Single down the ground for Ayush. 178. Deepraj will be willing to cut loose here. This time he strikes, swept away. There's a man down in the deep. And he's taken. So change of pace from Vinod Wilson. He strikes and gets rid of the big fish. The dangerous Deepraj Gaonkar goes back. And Vinod Wilson strikes the third one. Slight bit of away swing here from Vinod Wilson as he releases the ball back off the hand. And that's why first the batter thought that it's reaching close towards his body, but then went away at the moment he tried to sweep the ball. So wicket number 8 goes. They were going so good. They were almost 125, 130 at the end of 12 overs. It looked as if they are going to easily poise a big total of 200 plus. But then a good fight back led by the bowlers of Chwogule Global. In comes Saish Desai. Nicely punches the ball down in the covers and gets a quick single. So single and he will keep the strike. A success for Vinod Wilson. What a lovely spell. 4 overs, 30 runs and 3 wickets. Pick up the bowlers so far from the Chwogule Global camp. 19 gone, 179 for 8. Darshan Misra will be very happy with the performance and the way they have come back in this game at a time when the batters were dominant. Charging down the ground, looking to hit the ball hard down. Just going to get a single now. Only Krishnan will be much relaxed as Deepraj goes back. Saish Desai and Ayush Wellekar at the moment. Currently one from Margao, one from Kursharem. Just the 5 balls left here for both the batters. Let's see how much they can get. They lost the plot in the middle overs. There's more Avengers. Full toss ball, loose ball, and that's been powered away. Powered away for 6 runs. It's a freebie. It's a license to go, and he goes hard. Ayush strikes, gets a big one. moves to 186. Maybe the slower ball that was tried didn't come out from the hands. Turned out to be an easy ball in the end. So 4 more ball left here. Ayush Walekar moves on to 8 with that 6. Slightly expensive spell here from Unnikrishnan. Whipped away on the leg side. Might just get a boundary. Now there's a fielder down there. So a couple of runs in the deep. Turning out to be good here. At least 190. Much better than 180. But we have seen 200 being chased in the previous game. And one good thing from Chloglobal, they have maintained a very good over rate at the moment. They started at 2 o'clock. We are yet almost 3 minutes away from that 3:30. So very good over rate from the captain of Chloglobal. Missed by the keeper and it runs down for 4. Buys. Not having the best of the race here behind. And this is going to pay a heavy price when they are chasing. There's 6 runs of a full toss and these 4 buys. Well, this is all going to count when you are chasing. 192 for 8 with couple of balls left. Can we see little more firepower for the last 2 balls and get towards the 200 run mark? Well, Ayush has struck 1. Kenny struck 2 boundaries. That will give them a little pump of spirit coming in the second innings. They looked good for 200 all the while, but that's still eluding them. He whacked it. He whacked. This is over the top. Ayush Walekar strikes. That's out. That is out. We have to maybe ascertain. And it's been given out by the umpire and he takes a long walk back. Can't believe that. What a stunning catch that was close to the boundary rope. A juggling act here from the fielder. And safe catching. This is a lot of practice is required close to the ropes. If you want to just juggle it and keep your balance, go back outside and then come back in and take the catch. Everything in just a fraction of a second. And that's why you've got to have the best fielders close to the boundary line, especially in the last few overs when the batters are going for the big one and no other choice. So Ayush has done his part of it. 192 for 9 and in comes the last ball of the innings here for Desert More Avengers. Is going to be the left-handed Keith Pinto on strike. Looking for the drive and should be an easy run out. That is all out here. So in the end, a run out to finish over number 20. And also the Desert More Avengers camp is being bowled out in the last ball. 192 is what they have posted. Well, they will have thought when they were 125-30 in 12 overs. They could have easily coasted to 220 with the rollicking start that was given by the earlier batters. But then there was some change in the batting order and Chloglobal bowlers coming on top. Darshan Misal bowling a very good economical spell. Vinod Wilson also the pick of the bowlers, 3 wickets for him. Here's the batting card. Arslan Khan once again magnificent, 54 of 32, laced with 3 sixes and 5 boundaries. Avishkar Mone 18 and Rishikesh Chwogule played a very handy knock of 37. Hiram Parab then was sent up the order and then they lost a couple of wickets over there. In the end, Deepraj playing 25, so Panvilkar. So it's all in single digits. So the momentum was taken by the first 3. So that's how this is the bowling card. Darshan Misal, pick of the bowlers, the captain, 2 for 20. Unnikrishnan was slightly expensive, 10.75 and 3 wickets for him in his 4 overs. Vinod Wilson, the experience, was the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 30 for him and quite economical. Gaurav Chaudhary was wicketless, but he bowled decently. Bharat Dabolkar, just 3 overs for him and 1 over for Aryan Narwekar. That was the expensive over with costing 19 runs. And that's how 192 has been posted by Desert More Avengers. And appreciations coming here for the captain and the entire camp of Chwogule Global for finishing the overs in time without any penalty. So we'll see the run chase of 193 in a short time when the bowlers are going to come hard against the batters of Chwogule Global. Let's see who wins. Chwogule Global needs to win this game to stay alive in the contest of this Goichi League. So we'll come back in a short time. Hello, hello.
Hello, tis. Feedback आ मर देगा. पाठ आसपाय हनुमान चालीसा. तो दूसरे हाफ का जो मैच है कुछ ही पलों में शुरू होने जा रहा है। 192 रन बनाए हैं डेजर्ट एंड मोर अवेंजर्स ने, जो कि 20 ओवर्स में पार करने होंगे चौगुलेस को। अरसलन खान जिन्होंने 54 रन बनाए, विनोद विल्सन ने उनको चलता किया। आविष्कार ने 18 रन बनाए, विनोद विल्सन का ये दूसरा शिकार। ऋषिकेश उगाले ने 37 रन बनाए, वरद दाभोलकर को ये विकेट हासिल हुआ। हेरम परब जिन्होंने 8 रन बनाए, उन्नी कृष्णन ने उनको चलता किया। तनुष जो कि सिर्फ 1 रन बनाया, उन्नी कृष्णन का ये दूसरा शिकार। दीपराज गांवकर 25 रन बनाए, विनोद विल्सन का ये तीसरा शिकार। सोहम जिन्होंने 9 रन बनाए, कॉट एंड बोल्ड बाय दर्शन मिसाल। इसके बाद आयुष वेलेकर 10 रन बनाए, उन्नी कृष्णन का ये तीसरा शिकार। साइश जिन्होंने 2 रन बनाए, शिवेंद्र को ये विकेट मिल चुका है। और पिंटो जो कि आखिरकार नॉट आउट रहे। हालांकि सुमित कुमार बिना कोई रन बनाकर दर्शन मिसाल की गेंद पर आउट हो चुके हैं। यह था बल्लेबाजी का विवरण। गेंदबाजी में दर्शन मिसाल 4 ओवर 20 रन 2 विकेट, उन्नी कृष्णन 4 ओवर 43 रन 43 रन 3 विकेट, विनोद विल्सन 4 ओवर 30 रन 3 विकेट, गौरव जो कि 4 ओवर 28 रन कोई विकेट नहीं, वरद दाभोलकर 3 ओवर 28 रन 1 विकेट और आर्यन नार्वेकर 1 ओवर 19 रन। इसी बीच मैच शुरू होने जा रही है। ये गेंद तेज रफ्तार की गेंद थी, पहली गेंद पर दिशा से भटके हेरम परब ऑफ स्टंप के काफी बाहर, वाइड बॉल का इशारा, अतिरिक्त रन। तन्मय अग्रवाल और शंतनु नेवगी ये जोड़ी सलामी जोड़ी मैदान पर आ चुके हैं। छोगुले ग्लोबल 193 टू विन। यहां पे बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया तो अच्छी वापसी कर चुके हैं हेरम परब। हालांकि पहली गेंद पर दिशा से भटके थे, लेकिन अब बिल्कुल लाइन और लेंथ के साथ विकेट टू विकेट गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। ये गेंद इस बार डॉट गेंद निकाली है, बढ़िया वापसी, बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी की शुरुआत कही जा सकती है हेरम परब की। लक्ष्य काफी बड़ा है, हालांकि हम बड़ा नहीं कह सकते क्योंकि सुबह 203 रनों का जो लक्ष्य था वो आसानी से पार कर लिया गया। तो देखते हैं अगर पिच का मिजाज बदलता है तो ये रन भी काफी कठिन होंगे। पिच कैसे बिहेव करती है इसके हिसाब से ये मैच जो है देखना होगा किसकी ओर झुकता है। क्या चोगुले ग्लोबल इस 193 रन को बना पाएंगे? यहाँ पे 1 रन के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ता हुआ। चार रन पर जा पहुंचा है। हेरम परब धीरे धीरे अपने बॉलिंग मार्क की ओर बढ़ते हुए। फील्ड में बदलाव कर रहे हैं हेरम। शंतनु, नेवगी और तन्मय यहाँ पे बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया। लाजवाब गेंदबाजी हेरम की। सिर्फ 4 रन आए हैं अब तक। हेरम परब रोड एंड से यहाँ पे कट करने की कोशिश, लेकिन बिल्कुल फील्डर को पाया और 1 रन का इजाफा पहले ओवर के बाद। स्कोर 5। पांच रन हो चुके हैं बिना किसी नुकसान के। तो दोनों बल्लेबाज ड्रेसिंग रूम से तय करके आए हैं कि बिल्कुल रिस्क नहीं लेंगे। एक बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी जो कि इक्का दुक्का से स्ट्राइक रोटेट करेंगे, मौका मिलेगा चौका पालेंगे। इसी बीच पेप्सी एंड से गेंदबाजी के लिए नए गेंदबाज आ रहे हैं। तो गेंदबाजी की सुमित कुमार जो कि गेंदबाजी के लिए आए हैं। फील्ड में बदलाव करते हुए सुमित कुमार काफी लंबी रनअप लेते हुए यहाँ पे पॉइंट की दिशा में खेल दिया 1 रन के लिए। जैसे जैसे मुकाबला आगे बढ़ता जाएगा वैसे वैसे बिल्कुल बेहतरीन मुकाबला बन सकता है, क्योंकि लक्ष्य जो है 193 रनों का अगर पहली साझेदारी पनपती है तो बिल्कुल 193 के पास जा पाएंगे। तो आपको साझेदारियां बनानी पड़ेगी इस मैच को जीतना है। तो पावर प्ले ओवर चल रहे हैं, पहले 3 ओवर, हालांकि इसमें अभी दूसरा ओवर जारी है। ये यहाँ पे गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन की ओर जा रही है, ये चौका मिलेगा, 4 रन्स। तो जैसे जैसे ओवर्स आगे बढ़ रहे वैसे वैसे रन भी आ रहे हैं। रन आने चाहिए, कैसे आते हैं ये कोई मायने नहीं रखता है, क्योंकि 193 का लक्ष्य जो एक बड़ा लक्ष्य का इसी बीच सुमित कुमार अपने ये गेंद बेहतरीन तरीके से कट करने की कोशिश में कामयाब भी हो चुके हैं, लेकिन फील्डर वहां पे बिल्कुल बाउंड्री लाइन पर तैनात किया गया है। इसी बीच सुमित कुमार फिर एक बार शंतनु नेवगी और तन्मय अग्रवाल जो कि सलामी बल्लेबाज। यहाँ पे ओवर थ्रो पे दूसरा रन हासिल किया। इस 2 रन के साथ स्कोर 15 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 15 15 रन बिना किसी नुकसान के। कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, आगे आए, आगे आकर उठाने की कोशिश जरूर की और क्लीन बॉल हो चुके हैं, पूरी तरह से चुके। चकमा दिया गेंदबाज सुमित कुमार ने और यहां पे पहली विकेट का पतन हो चुका है। 15 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 1 विकेट। 15 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर दूसरे ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद। आउट होने वाले बल्लेबाज तन्मय अग्रवाल, जो कि सुमित कुमार ने उनको क्लीन बॉल कर दिया। अब आए हैं आर्यन नार्वेकर। दो ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 15 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर।
Check this.
इसी बीच हेरम फिर से तैयार अपने बॉलिंग मार्क पर। यहाँ पे बिल्कुल लाइन और लेन के साथ सटीक लाइन को अपनाते हुए विकेट विकेट गेंदबाजी करते हुए हेरम दौड़ के निकाले हैं। स्कोर 15 रन पर रुका हुआ। हालांकि 1 विकेट का नुकसान उठाना पड़ा है और तीसरी ओवर जारी है। ये बिल्कुल बढ़िया तरीके से खेल दिया, कवर और पॉइंट बाउंड्री के बीच में से गेंद को निकाला है बिल्कुल कमेंटेटर बॉक्स के सामने, और स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 19 रन 19 फॉर 1। बिल्कुल करारा शॉट खेल दिया 4 रन के लिए, तेजी के साथ रन बनाते हुए। इसी बीच अगली गेंद, ये यहाँ पे और 1 रन का इजाफा होता हुआ, इस रन के जरिए स्कोर जा पहुंचा है 20 रन पर। हेरम फिर एक बार अपने बॉलिंग मार्क की ओर बढ़ते हुए रोड एंड से, बिल्कुल फील्ड सजाई गई है, कड़ा पैरा, कट करने की कोशिश नाकामयाब रहे, कड़ा पैरा तैनात किया ऑफ साइड की दिशा में, पूरी तरह से बांध के रखा है बल्लेबाजों को। अगर रन बनाने हैं तो वो सुरक्षा कवच जो है वो भेदना होगा, एक तो उनके ऊपर से, वरना उनके गैप हैं जो ढूंढना पड़ेगा चौके के लिए। तो देखते हैं आर्यन और शंतनु क्या कर पाते हैं। हालांकि 1 रन तो चुरा लिया है, आंखों ही आंखों में इशारा करते हुए। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 21 फॉर 1, 21 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। हेरम की अगली गेंद, ये कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, आ गया है और बिल्कुल 30 गज दायरे के अंदर जो फील्डर तैनात किए गए थे और वहीं पर कैच थमा बैठे। दूसरी विकेट का पतन 21 फॉर 2, 3 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद। बढ़िया वापसी कर चुके हैं। जैसे जैसे विकेट लेते जाएंगे तो इस मैच पर आप अपना दावा जो है कायम करेंगे, क्योंकि 193 जो रन चाहिए थे उसका पीछा करते हुए 2 विकेट का नुकसान उठाना पड़ा है। हालांकि लंबे बैटिंग लाइनअप है, दर्शन मिसाल है जो 1 हैंडेड इस मैच को वापस खींच सकते हैं। तो देखते हैं ये जो लंबे बैटिंग लाइनअप, हालांकि आपको यहाँ पे साझेदारी करनी होगी। जब आप अच्छी साझेदारी करेंगे तो धीरे धीरे आप उस लक्ष्य की ओर यकीनन बढ़ पाएंगे। लेकिन दूसरी ओर अगर गेंदबाज विकेट्स लेते रहे तो बल्लेबाज के लिए ये नामुमकिन होगा। देखते हैं कौन किस पर भारी पड़ जाता है। 3 ओवर तो हो चुके हैं, स्कोर 21 रन, 7 रन प्रति ओवर के हिसाब से रन बना रहे हैं। हालांकि 10 के औसत से रन चाहिए थे। हालांकि गेंदबाज दौड़ पड़े थे, गेंदबाजी के लिए रोक दिया कि फील्ड जो है वो बदलना चाहते हैं कप्तान। ये गेंद बिल्कुल जड़ में डाली हुई गेंद, ब्रह्मास्त्र जिसे कहते हैं। इस गेंद पर बल्लेबाज कुछ नहीं कर पाता, सिर्फ रक्षात्मक खेल सकता है। महंक जो भी गेंदबाज है, यहाँ पे मौका नहीं दिया। फील्डर काफी चौकन्ने थे, बिल्कुल गेंद पर झपक पड़े। डॉट गेंद फिर से। तो शुरुआत महंक की अच्छी हो चुकी है, बिल्कुल मौका नहीं दे रहे हैं महंक। ये गेंद कलाई का बेहतरीन उपयोग वहां पे, लेकिन सिर्फ एक रन तो मिलेगा। इस एक रन के जरिए स्कोर 22 रन, 22 for 2, 22 for 2। महंक की अगली गेंद, पहले से आगे आए थे, गेंद ने बल्ले का अंदरूनी किनारा लिया और सीधा थ्रो यहां पे देखना होगा। और ये थर्ड अंपायर की ओर इशारा किया है। देखते हैं थर्ड अंपायर, हालांकि विवेक साहब जो है वो देख रहे हैं। हेलो टेस्ट, इसी बीच ये गेंद ये आ गया है, खेल दिया है। देखना होगा वहां पे फील्डर, हालांकि एक रन तो मिल पाएगा। कड़ा प्रहार करने की कोशिश की, लेकिन सिर्फ एक रन से ही संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा। (24 for 2) महंक फिलहाल अच्छी गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। ये गेंद कलाई का वहां पे उपयोग किया, एक रन ले लिया है। इस रन के जरिए स्कोर 25 रन पर जा पहुंचा है। 25 for 2। समर और आर्यन, ये जोड़ी देखना है क्या साझेदारी बना पाती है। जितनी बड़ी साझेदारी होगी उतना ही आपको सुकून मिलेगा, जो 193 स्कोर जो है उस तक जाने के लिए। तो आप बिना साझेदारी के ये रन नहीं बना पाएंगे। मेरे साथ स्कोरर हैं विराज तेंदुलकर, इसके अलावा कमेंटेटर बॉक्स में हरीश काकोड़कर और नदीम अहमद। ये गेंद मिड विकेट की दिशा में खेल दिया, 1 रन ले लिया है और रोक नहीं पाएंगे। तेज रफ्तार के साथ गेंद सीमा रेखा पार चली गई है। इस चौके के जरिए स्कोर में इजाफा, काफी देर के बाद चौका आ चुका है। उनतीस रन हो चुके हैं। पिंटो जो कि गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। हल्के हाथ से प्लेस करते हुए 1 रन ले लिया। दूसरा रन लेने की कोशिश देखना होगा, दूर गेंद हालांकि नहीं थी लेकिन फील्डर से काफी दूर थी। जब तक फील्डर आते उठाते तो 2 रन आसानी से बना लिए हैं। इस 2 रन के जरिए स्कोर 31। ये गेंद यहां पे फील्डर को पाया। 5th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस, 31 for 2। ये यहां पे देखना होगा अंपायर का इशारा क्या आता है। अपील तो जरूर की है और आउट। तीसरी विकेट का पतन हो चुका है। 31 for 3, 5th ओवर इन प्रोग्रेस। काफी मुश्किल में है लेकिन क्रिकेट में नामुमकिन कुछ भी नहीं है, सब कुछ मुमकिन है। आपको प्रयास करने होंगे, आपको कोशिश करनी होगी और कहते हैं कि कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती है। लहरों से डरकर नैया पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। तो देखते हैं क्या कोशिश चौगुले ग्लोबल की रंग लाती है। जो बचे हुए बल्लेबाज हैं उनको, जैसा मैंने कहा था कि एक बड़ी साझेदारी पनपती है तो आशाएं बन सकती हैं। तो देखते हैं क्या साझेदारी बन पाती है नहीं, या गेंदबाज उन पर हावी हो जाते हैं। 31 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अब ये साझेदारी क्यों बनानी पड़ेंगी, तो आपको विकेट बचाकर रखना होगा और उसके अलावा आपको रन भी बनाने पड़ेंगे। इक्का दुक्के के साथ मौके पे चौका लगाना ही पड़ेगा, वरना जो आस्किंग रन रेट जो है वो बढ़ता ही जाएगा। ये गेंद ने यहां पे कट करने की कोशिश की। अब जो बल्लेबाज हैं वो रिस्क नहीं उठाएंगे। दर्शन मिश्रा जो कि कप्तान जा चुके हैं मैदान पर। कप्तान को आज कप्तानी पारी खेलनी होगी और वो ताकत रखते हैं दर्शन मिश्रा। 100 अपनी टीम को मैच जीत दिला सकते हैं। ओवर की समाप्ति हो चुकी है। 5 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद स्कोर 32 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। जैसे कमेंट्री में बदलाव वैसे गेंदबाजी में बदलाव, वैसे कमेंट्री बॉक्स में भी बदलाव। हमारे डैशिंग कमेंटेटर बिल्कुल बेहतरीन आवाज के साथ गाना भी उन्होंने पेश किया, वो है नदीम अहमद।
ధన్యవాద బంటి. Still a long way to go. 5 overs complete. Score is 32. Three wickets down, and Darshan Misal alongside Aryan Narvekar on the crease to bat for Chwogule. Full toss, the ball is up in there and gone the distance. Beautifully picked up. A very quick fire from the captain. What a wonderful striking. Picked it up beautifully to that loose delivery and made the most. Tanush ended up bowling full toss, and that juicy full toss was good enough to just send the ball way beyond the boundary rope. What a wonderful timing. Right from the middle of the bat, the ball gone the distance. A quick one, well bowled. That was a good comeback. Good line in length as well from Tanush. But in the meantime, just picked up a single. Got a job to do here, the captain, Darshan Misal, alongside the young talent, Aryan Narvekar. As both the batters are left-handed, so no much difficulty for the bowler to bring those changes on the field. The field is more in the offside. Watchful, nice and straight bat. Defensive. A lot of thinking is what is going on in the mind of the captain Darshan. How to just get going, forming a partnership which will be very handy here for team Chloglobal. Free hit. The ball is up in the air and will go once again outside the park. And look at the distance, how the ball has travelled. Made the most of that. Bang! There she goes. Darshan quickly reaching to 14. Just in, and look at how quick fire from the captain of Chwogule alongside the young talent Aryan Narvekar, who's batting on 4. Watchful. Good work of hands, just gliding towards the final leg region, picking up a single. Absolutely a good control aggression from both these batters to sum up over number 6. 47 for 3, chasing 193 to win Chwogule. The scenery in the com box is we have with us a very dashing batter, Ishan Gadekar, along with the BCCI match referee, former Ranji player Vivek Kolumka, myself Nadeem Ahmed, and my co-commentator, multi-talented Bunty Udelkar is in the com box alongside the DJ Narayan Masurkar, who's for now not playing the music, but he may come back in the mood to play so. Tushar, the architecture of Goichi League, is back in the comebacks as well. On the front, just misses the line completely. A good delivery to start with. Mehang Dharwadkar, very good player. A lot of men of the matches in Panjim Gymkhana Members League. Young talent from Panjim. This is exactly what this tournament does, give opportunity to young talents to showcase their performance. All right in the block, went for the kill, but beautifully played. By Aryan. Technically so good both the batters. One is Goa Ranji captain Darshan and Aryan Narvekar. Along with the captain going smoothly for the moment. They have to carry on with this for some time. Oh, there's a field, good fielding, shot on the stumps. Mrs. Dragon looking for two, but waiting is a good call and quick call from the captain, not allowing Aryan to leave his crease. It's a good early calling from the captain just to make Aryan well aware in time because early calling is always better for the non-striker to get back to his crease on time. The late calling is always dangerous. That might result in a stranded and a mix-up. Mehank. On the halfway good drive. Finds the field. Excellent piece of fielding there. By the time the fielder picks up the ball and throw 2 runs, easy picking up here from the captain. Lovely drive. That's a bit aggressive. It was a drive from Aryan, the youngster. Nicely done once again, looking for 2 and they will get it easily. This is absolutely a good drive and good running between the wickets by these two. Every ball 2-2 is just adding up to the pressure on the fielders as well as the bowlers. Slowly but surely, what a good partnership formed between these two batters, Darshan and Aryan. A much needed partnership after the fall of 3 wickets on a total of 54. That sums up over number 7, done and dusted. Avishkar on the bowling mark from the far end into the 8th over. A drive towards the deep point region. But Darshan to take the score to 55 slowly but surely. Spending some time out there on the crease, getting set. And for now, both the batters are seeing the ball like a football and playing with ease. A bit of a lofted one, but beautifully put away in the deep extra cover. But only to find a fielder there for another extra runs, adding up to the total. The fielding is no doubt very good of Desert and more Avengers. Because every time the batter is playing, finding the fielder, and they have to restrict on just a single. But in the previous over, we saw a couple 2 runs. Every ball was absolutely outstanding running by these two batters. quick one that was slightly maybe outside the off stump, but not so much for the umpire to signal that wide. He's bringing those variations. That's so good. Avishkar Mone, very good cricketer, T20 specialist. Waiting is a good call with the drive. A lot of huge responsibility on the shoulders of Darshan. Oh, this time it chances to be a wide way outside, a big width. And a fumble as well from the wicket keeper. So 2 runs straight away into the account of Chwogule Global. Right in the block hole, but shot the stumps. Oh, the direct throw would have been dangerous for Aryan. Just got lucky. Had to be more quicker than that. Maybe touch and go. It was quite in. Reverse this time from the captain, but misses the line completely. That was once again a quick one from Avishkar Mone. Avishkar Mone is a player who won the Man of the Series at Sai Baba Sports Club Amona. Every inning that he went, he played absolutely a consistent performance. And he was the very first match man of the match in that particular tournament. So a wonderful character when it comes to cricket, T20. And of 8 overs, 59 for 3. Goichi League, organized by Sanguem cricketers and powered by the Honorable Minister for Social Welfare, Shri Subhash Desai. And a big thank you to all the supporters and sponsors for this wonderful tournament. Beginning of 9th over, once again Mehang Dharwadkar from the pavilion end on the bowling mark. Good looking drive down the ground towards the long on. Singles and twos. And a waiting game. Still a long way to go for them. Maybe almost 130 runs needed. Bit of a concern is the fall of the wicket of 3. They have 7 wickets in hand. Absolutely the batters. Not in the position to lose any more wickets from here onwards. In the meantime, once again, Chand the stumps misses the target. This is a good backup. Another single, a bit risky, but they have to take the risk. Calculated risk. And that is exactly what these batters are doing. All credit to Darshan Misal taking Aryan alongside, supporting this youngster. And Aryan is responding well from the other end. Lovely shot, picked it up beautifully. No fielder there, the ball will race away. That's a cracker from Aryan. What a good placement in the deep covers. Lovely piece of timing on the rise. Gets in a good position with the full face of the blade. That was absolute a cracker. Look at that beauty in the replay. The timing exquisite from Aryan Narvekar. That was absolutely a classic touch. Taking the pace off from Mehang Dharwadkar. 2 youngsters, talented face off. Once again, the similar kind of a drive, but this time finds the fielder. A bit of a fumble which allowed a single comfortable for Aryan. If it had to be a clean pickup, that would have been dangerous. But seeing that fumble, there was a call from the captain for a single, and in the end, it was a comfortable single. On the front, Drive towards the long on. Look at how smart batting is of Darshan Misal. He's just trying to pick up singles and waiting for the right opportunity. Anything short of length, half volley, juicy, full tosses. They will play with full fire. And we have seen one good example of that by Darshan Misal. A full toss was been bowled to him by Tanush. And he sent the ball way outside the park for 6. Take that, another one. The ball is up in there. Is the fielder will get to it? I don't think so. And it's gone once again outside the park for 6 runs for Mehang Dharwadkar. If the fielder had to be more quicker, that would have been absolutely a catch. But seeing the fielder, the shot was accordingly right in the gap in the mid-wicket by the left-hander. Batting sensation and the captain. It was Aryan Narvekar, who's not shy to play those lofted one if gets an opportunity. Score quickly moves to 73 runs with the help of this 6 by Aryan Narvekar in the mid-wicket region. And that also marks the end of 9 overs. 73 for 3. Look at the big banners and the hoardings making this ground more beautiful, like a bride. Avishkar Mone once again on the bowling mark. The wide called. Levy first delivery. That X will take the score to 74. Oh, yes, good comeback. Avishkar Mone just trying to mix it up with the that flight delivery from him and the quicker ones, the combination of both deliveries. By signaled. A lot of young players are playing there. A good net practice there and a dream in their mind to become one good player when they grow up, and I wish them all the best. Good looking shot, good swing of the bat, but only to find a field in the deep covers. Absolutely calculated drive that was. Not really too far, not too short, right in the between the two fielders, one in the 30-yard circle, another one in the right on the edge of the boundary. Look at absolutely both the batters are playing a measured inning. Oh yes, wide. Doing a lot of experiment, Avishkar Mone, and is not afraid to do so. Very gutsy player. Logically good, Avishkar. Oh yes, went for that kill, but beautifully played on the half volley. Aryan is just getting better and better with every ball alongside the captain. He moves to 22 while 34 runs is the score of captain of 20 deliveries. Both the batters going shoulder to shoulder, forming a good partnership, solid partnership. Oh yes, once again right in the block hole, back to back. Look at the trajectory of the ball. It's been so quick. Another is a really good over. Avishkar Mone has bowled 2 overs, given 11 runs. No luck in picking up wickets. End of 10 overs. 80 for 3. Going the rate of 8 and over. 193 to get to win for Chowgule Global. In the morning match, it was Sanveer Singh who was the man of the match for his brilliant performance in bowling batting. Oh, lovely. Once again, picked it up beautifully. Gains the distance. All the way for 6. Huge, high and handsome from the captain. Look at the beauty, isn't it? They're setting a good example of control, aggression, both the batters. 11 though has just started in the very first ball. He's been shown out of the park for 6 runs. What a great piece of batting from Darshan. He moves to 29 now, while Aryan is batting on 24 of 20. Score 86 with the help of this 6. After 10, the score was 80, going at the rate of 8 and over. But now slightly increasing the speed. Watchful, sensible. Absolutely sensible batting from the captain. This is what makes him one of the best run chaser. Not only is batting good, but he's taking along Aryan Narvekar. He's guiding him every ball, every moment. It's goodbye for Bunty for now. He'll be joining us on Tuesday. Good looking shot on the front. Beautifully picked up, but this time shot on the stumps. Misses the target. Could be another one here. Yes, says Darshan. That was a good pickup and throw, but just missing the target. That was very close. The ball had to hit the stumps. That would have been curtains down for Aryan Narvekar for sure. He was miles away from the crease. What a good piece of fielding. A clean pickup and shy on the stumps this time. They missed out on really a good calling because it was a call and Darshan Misal had to respond. Oh, bowled him! Right in the block hole by Deep Rajgaon. A quicker one. He's so good at that. Look at the wicket goes cartwheeling. That's the curtains down for Aryan Mashelkar's a wonderful inning comes to an end of 26 runs of just 21 deliveries. And he was giving the good support to the captain. What a good partnership was forming between these two. And one delivery is good enough to send the batter back to the pavilion, and that's exactly what happened. Right in the block hole, a beautiful delivery, a lethal weapon, surprise package from Deep Rajgaonkar. He's so good at that. A quick one right in the middle stump. Missed the line, you miss, I hit, says the bowler. And he rejoices. This partnership was just taking the game away from Desert and Mo. But a smart and good cameo of an inning from young Aryan Narvekar. Oh yes, look at the beauty of Deep Rajgaonkar. How accurate that he is. The standard of Deep Rajgaonkar that he has to be there in IPL. He deserves to be. Good bowler, batter, fielding outstanding. We have seen breathtaking catch has been taken by Deep Raj right on the edge of the boundary, acrobatic diving. He's got that spring in his feet. He's so quick, so agile. A great asset to the team. Desert and more Avengers. Well, the new batter joins in is Saurabh. Watchful, nice and straight. A tall and lanky batter. Saurabh Dhaliwal joins in, gets off the mark with a single. And probably the last delivery of Deepraj Gaonkar, and the score is 90 with the loss of 4 wickets. The Darshan Misal has lost his partner but not have lost the confidence to play. Till the time Darshan Misal is there on the crease, anything is possible. Another single here to take the score to 91. That sums up over number 11. Done and dusted, 91 for 4. Chloglobal chasing 193 to win. So beginning of the 12th over on the bowling mark is Tanush. Look at it, with 1 wicket, the team is trying to make a comeback in the game. Desert and more Avengers. What is good of Chwogule Global is they are stitching once again a good partnership after the fall of the wicket of Aryan Narvekar. Saurabh Dhaliwal. Good punch towards the mid wicket. Oh well, another single here from the captain. Absolutely, I appreciate the temperament of the captain Darshan Misal. Look at how beautifully that he's stationed and playing singles and twos. Lovely drive towards the long off. Will be another single. There's a lot of singles and carrying on with it. Maybe will be another good partnership here between these two after the fall of the wicket of Aryan, who was batting really good alongside the captain. And the same role has to be now played by Saurabh. But now it's a good combination as Saurabh is right-hander while Darshan Misal is a left-hander. So this combination works well, beneficial for the batters and troublesome for the fielders and the captain. Oh, lovely. But not really. Darshan Misal played uppish, but what a good catch. And the deep, long leg region, and the team Desert Mo Avengers know that this is the prize wicket. This could be the change of events. As Darshan Misal was looking rock solid. What a fantastic catch to depart the very talented captain Darshan Misal on a total of 33 runs. A little cameo of an inning from the captain. 5 down with the wicket of, look at the beauty. Nicely taken. Chipkailo Fevicol's catch that was. Just a 5 rupee, very quick, can do the job. And jokes apart, but that was a wonderful catch, no doubt. You can see on the screen the names and the banners of all the sponsors and donors for this wonderful tournament. Hats off to Sangi cricketers for running at such great magnitude. One good quality tournament, Goichi League. With all the youngsters, current Ranji, former Ranji, outstation player excited to be playing. Nicely done. Shivendra Bhujbal joins in alongside Saurabh Daliwala and a good over. Wonderful over from Tanush. Picked up a wicket, given 21 runs in his 2 overs, and after the completion of 12, 97 for the loss of 5 wickets. .193, it means more 96 runs is what is needed for Chwogule Global to get to the target of 193 to win. In 8 overs, that is 64 deliveries. 96 is the equation. Correction, 48 balls and 98 runs is the equation. So another wicket here, another wicket, the wicket number 6. Shivendra Bhujbal is out. Absolutely, look at how good comeback, very strong comeback by Desert Mo Avengers. It's goodbye for Ishan Gadika. I wish him a safe journey. Very good, talented batter. Big hitter of the ball. Goa's pride. Always carries that smile on the face. No air, no ego, no attitude. That is what I like about him, Ishan Gadika. Simple living and high thinking. So 6 fall of the wickets. Or went for the big one. This time the ball has gone past the batter and the wicketkeeper as well. We'll have to wait for the umpire signaling what it is. Leg by. On his screen is Mehang Dharwadkar looking more energetic now with the fall of the wicket. Oh, the drift. There was a drift, and yes, it is. Comes the signal. Extra wide will take the score to 105. A drive here, looking for two. Waiting is a good call. Good call from Gaurav Chaudhary, the new man. Just taking care of Saurabh Daliwal. Now what looked like a downfall of the team, Chwogule Global of the wicket of Darshan Misal now. But the beauty of the T20 is you never know. This partnership between these two batters can still take the game away from Desert and Mo. Keith Pinto. With his second over. Absolutely very economical. Just given 10 runs of 2 overs and picked up 2 wickets. Very impressive bowling from Keith Pinto. That marks the end of 13 overs. (107) for the loss of 6 wickets. Lovely bowling. There is absolutely fast and furious. It's a good mixture of the bowlers. From one end is a spinner, another end is a faster. Applying a bit of pressure. The captain wants more wickets. The bowlers have done a good job, picked up 6 so far. And still a long way to go, almost around 80 plus runs. Just picking up 2 wickets might bring Chwogule Global into trouble waters. Pitch delivery, the ball is up in the air. Oh, that was dangerous, absolutely. The heart must have been in the mouth of a sort of the ball, miscued completely to the shot of length delivery. Hitting the deck hard. And just inviting sort of to go for that shot and miscued it completely. Just got lucky with that. Otherwise that could have been the 7th wicket down. As the bowler is trying his best to get one breakthrough in this over. The intentions are quite clear from him. The aggression, the shot of length delivery, full on. All these tactics to just get 1 wicket. One wicket psychology will definitely means a lot for here for Team Desert Mo. Oh, look at that. Good slow one with the line. Very perfect. Yes, case on the bowling mark in the 14th over. Oh, lovely shot. Beautifully picked up. That will travel. Bang on the banner. That's 6. That will ease a bit of a pressure from the shoulders of the batters. What a lovely shot. Shot of length and good pull shot. Timing excellent from Saurabh Dhaliwal, and the ball has gone all the way for maximum. And this sixer takes the score to 116 on the board. They need few of those big shots as well every over. Might keep them going. What they need is another good partnership here. Even after the fall of the 6th wicket. Nicely done. Taking the responsibility, Saurabh. Not trying to just open up. Not really. These batters are keeping themselves on the back foot. Just want to take a step forward, and that is exactly what Saurabh did. A single to mark the end of 14 overs. That takes the score to 117 for the loss of 6 wickets. Chasing a target of 193. Chwogule against Desert and Moors. Avengers. Thirty-six balls. 36 balls and 76 runs. And that's the equation. Tough for now, but it won't be tough for a long time if they can come up with some good looking shot, exactly like Saurabh. Things can change and in favor of Chwogule Global. And that is the beauty of the game of cricket. The game of cricket is absolutely a magical roller coaster, ups and down, and you never know which team can take the edge. Heramparab on the bowling mark. Tall and lanky. Fast and furious. This is third over. He has so far given 12 runs. Very economical and picked up a wicket as well. That's a good bowling figure so far from Heramparab. Gaurav on the striking position. Fuller on half volley, nice and straight, a good hit. No fielder there, the ball will race away. Beautifully picked up by Gaurav Chaudhary. Nice and straight, down the ground, downtown for a beautiful boundary and much needed. Watchful, sensible. Look at the depth in the batting of Chwogule. It looks like even the tail-enders batters can find some big ones. But now the responsibility on these two batters, Gaurav and Saurabh. Full toss, the ball is up in the air. Oh, diving effort from the field. The ball has gone past and that will be a boundary. Went for the catch. But really didn't quite get to it. And unfortunately, the ball rolled over the rope. And can Saurabh make the most of this opportunity, this life that he has got? Because luck always favors the brave. Once again, the ball is up in the air. Oh, this time. Look at the second survival. This time it was absolutely very dangerous. The ball almost in the hands. And pops out. Absolutely disappointment here for Heram. That would have been a catch. He's got to it and just puts it down. Lucky survival once again marks the end of 15 overs. It's 128 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Lovely drive straight down the ground. Tanish is on the bowling mark once again with his third over. So far he's given 21 runs, picked up a wicket. Maybe looking for more. Slightly away though, appeal there from the wicket keeper. Just appealing from behind the stumps and keep the pressure going on the batter's mind. Saurabh looking good. Moves to 18 of 12 and Gaurav 8 of 9. Low full toss, beautifully driven but only to find a fielder. Saurabh picks up another single here. It is absolutely calculated now, a calculation towards the journey of well bowled, a fuller on, slightly away of the offside. Every dot ball will definitely add up to the pressure of the batters and every good looking shot vice versa. This time unable to breach that gap or beats that fielder. Outstanding fielding from Desert and Avengers. This time the ball is up and finds the gap. The ball will race away. Much needed boundary here from Gaurav. Absolutely beautiful timing to take the ball across the rope. And what a way to bring an end to the 16th over. 133 for 6. Chloglobal chasing 193 to win. Well, the current run rate is 8 and the required 15 runs more are very challenging for the batters. Saurabh and Gaurav forming a good partnership, 19 and 12 runs respectively with their individual score. SKS on the bowling mark once again. The fast and furious, absolutely what a pace that he generates. But this time from the pavilion end. It's a good utilization of the bowlers by Deepraj. Oh, had room to just swing the bat for a single run. The captain of Chwogule is Darshan Misal and the captain of Designated Avengers, Deepraj Kankar. All the matches absolutely going down the wire. The clash of titans. Oh, the ball is lofted this time and taken right on the edge of the boundary. And a much needed wicket here for Desmond. This wicket means things are now will be easy for Desmond to get a good strong hold on this match. They were looking to break this partnership, and finally it's SKS who's providing that wicket. Good catch taken. Just maybe a feet away from the boundary rope. Nicely balanced himself. Was well aware of his footings, the fielder. And a comfortable take. Oh, once again the ball is up and this will go all the way, and yes it is. Look at the power hitting from Vinod Wilson. Yarnakulam Express is back on the crease, and the very first ball that he faced, giving it back to SKS. Bang! There she goes. .140 up. .53 runs needed of 21 balls, and the ball is back. .53 runs of 21 is the equation. And what a start here from Vinod Wilson. Very first ball that he faced, shown the ball out of the park. Inside edge takes the ball to the fine leg region. Will be a single here for Vinod Wilson to take him to 7 runs on the board. His individual score and Saurabh 20 of 14. 17th over in progress. Current run rate is still 8 and the required 15 every over. Lovely drive towards the gully region. Deep gully picks up a single. A waiting game here for the batters, but it's now or never for them. It's a good start though from Vinod Wilson. He will carry that confidence with the facing first ball and first 6. For him, that will boost his confidence sky high. And he'll be definitely looking for more of those kind of big hits. Oh, this time, yes, it's a wide, a big wide. SK is just trying to bowl more pace maybe. And that is exactly what happens when the bowler tries to bring that change of more pace or change of pace. He misses on the lining. That is exactly what has happened to SKS. More pace and missed the line completely. Within his range, swing of the bat, didn't quite get the timing right, but still will get a single here for Vinod Wilson. It's a good delivery to mark an end to the 17th over. Score is 144 for 7. He's chasing 193 to win. What a fight back between these two very talented teams, Chloglobal and Avengers. This was well bowled. Right in the block hole. Going for the kill, looking for more wickets. Because there's still some firepower remaining in the store of Chwogule. Saurabh can be the key, and Vinod Wilson can provide good support from the other end. Lovely. Tanush in his 4th over. That will be a colossal, absolutely loose delivery, and look at the distance. The ball has gone right in the stands. That is some strength from Saurabh. And this was a juicy full toss. Thank you, says Saurabh. I always keep saying it in Marathi, Chukila, Maafi nahi. Oh, this time in the covers. The ball is up and finds the gap. One bounce to the fence. Oh, that's a 6. I beg your pardon. That's 6. Another biggie. Back to back. He's on fire. Sort of. Daliwal. Look at the power hitting from him. Not easy to hit the 6 in the covers. But Saurabh can do it easily. Sensible. After back-to-back sixes, a sensible single. Look at the temperament of Saurabh and Vinod Wilson, especially Saurabh He's taking things really forward for Chloglobal. Oh, the ball has gone past the wicket keeper. Could be just one. It could be anybody's game. Very difficult to say now at this point of time which team is having an edge. I hold my fingers crossed to be 50-50. End of 18. 159 for the loss of 7 wickets. "34 runs of 12. 12 balls and 34 runs is the equation. These two last overs will be absolutely going to be total entertaining and fun for sure. Chwogule will not go down without a fight, and you never know, they might come up with the flying colors in this match. But the bowlers of Desert More Avengers will also put their best of the bowling ability to make sure they defend their target of 193. What a match this is turning out to be, absolutely going down the wire. 2 overs, 34 needed. Vinod on strike. Swing of the bat, good connection from Vinod Wilson. The ball is up in there and finds the fielder. Wicket number 8 goes down of Chwogule. The ball was up and down the throat of the fielder. Wilson departs. Good drive towards the covers. Nikhil joins in after the fall of the wicket of Vinod Wilson. At number 10, 8 wickets down on a total of 160 runs on the board. Here Amparab is just trying to keep that control on the run flow, and also picked up a wicket. Another good looking drive. What will be the approach of Saurabh, the rival, as he is batting on 34? Because now no much option. He has to go after every ball, hitting hard. Yes, coming down the track and good hit once again. That's absolutely sheer power hitting from Saurabh. Look at how beautiful, coming down the track and took the ball on the half volley and just taking the pace off. 27 runs needed. Oh, once again, this time the deep extra cover finds the fielder. Good fielding from Mehang Dharwadkar. By the time he returns back, it's just a single. 26 needed of 7. Last delivery of Hiram of the 19th over. Difficult situation here for Chloglobal, but not impossible. Good diving effort from the wicket keeper. Just a lucky survival. "22 runs needed of last over." Oh, it was good effort, good attempt from the wicket keeper. Flying machine behind the stumps. Proprietor of Dago Enterprises, Gurunath Naik, will be the special guest who will be giving away the reward for the player of the match. And absolutely, what a match this is turning out to be. One of the most exciting match of Goichi League season. (2025). Goichi League Season 2. (22 of 6). Saurabh. Good hit. The ball is up, but finds the fielder. Desert and more Avengers know that they have the man. And now look at the reaction of the wicket keeper. We are going to win, no doubt. Yes, certainly. Just now, a last wicket. Is 9 wickets down now. Still what the need is 22 of 5. Well played by Saurabh. A 41 runs cameo was brilliant. Fight back from Saurabh. Taken by none other than Deep Rajgaonkar, the captain. Look at the smile on the face of the captain. But absolutely, I should congratulate Saurabh for his brave inning of 41 runs. And the ball is up, could be in the safe zone, and yes, it is. Four balls and about 21 runs. Now the batter has to deal with sixes. SKS on the bowling mark. In the meantime, last 3 deliveries and 21 runs. Hitting every ball, 6 also will not do for Chwogule unless it's a no ball and 6. Desert and more Avengers are cruising towards victory. Good shot in the end. Well, now just the formalities remaining to complete this match, and there's no more Avengers will go. Happy faces. So that's it on this match. Congratulations, it isn't more Avengers, but Chwogule Global. Hats off to your team. Played well. What a good fight back. Never say give up was the attitude. Now please do join me for the post-match presentation, as we have with us a very special guest who will be giving the Player of the Match award. Test. Test. Very good evening and welcome back for the post-match presentation. We have with us a very special guest, as is the ritual and the tradition of Goichi League Season 2. What a match we saw gone down the wire. Chwogule Global, they were just not giving up, trying to chase the target of 193. With what a fabulous inning from Saurabh, fighting till the end, Vinod Wilson and others just not giving up. So first of all, put your hands together for a special guest, Gurunath Naik. I call him near the presentation arena. The proprietor of Dago Enterprises will be giving the reward. And the man of the match, this beautiful trophy. And the man of the match is Arsalan Khan, who scored 54 of 32 5 boundaries, 3 huge sixer. What an inning of Desert Demo Avengers, which earned him the Player of the Match award. He's receiving a beautiful reward in the hands of Shri Gurunath Naik, the proprietor of Dego Enterprises. Is every presentation we have with us a very special guest, and a big thank you to Gurunath Naik for giving his precious time from his busy schedule and coming here to reward the player of the match. Arsalan, बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस, किसी को टिकना था, पहले बल्लेबाजी करी थी, एक अच्छा स्कोर खड़ा करना था और आप पे जिम्मेदारी थी और उस जिम्मेदारी को आपने बखूबी निभाया. तो क्या चल रहा था जब आप स्कोर कर रहे थे, तो अपने पार्टनर से क्या बातचीत चल रही थी वहाँ पर क्रीज पर?
सर प्लान तो यही था कि जो लास्ट तक खेल सकता है तो फिर उसमें आप जितना लंबा लेके जाओगे तभी एक एंकर तो खेलना ही पड़ना था. तो शुरू में मैंने नहीं लिया रिस्क. उसके बाद मेरे को ये था कि जब लगने लगेंगे तो फिर फ्री हिट्स का अच्छा यूज़ कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे और गोल्डन ओवर का जैसे रूल्स हैं.
बिल्कुल, ये रूल्स इस मैच को और इंटरेस्टिंग बनाते हैं. किस प्रकार की पिच थी, किस तरह से बॉल आ रहा था बल्ले पर?
अच्छा डिसीजन हो गया. हम टॉस हार के पहले बैटिंग किया क्योंकि बाद में मुझे लगा थोड़ा और मुश्किल ही था और थोड़ा नीचे जा रहा था बाद में और अच्छा टोटल था मुझे लगता है. बट वो बहुत अच्छा खेले साथ में. इट वॉज अ गुड मैच.
अब लगता है कि पूरी टीम की निगाहें आप पे रहेगी अगले मैच में भी. उम्मीद करेंगे कि आपने जिस प्रकार से इस मैच में प्रदर्शन किया है तो आप पे जिम्मेदारी बढ़ेगी. सभी निगाहें आप पे रहेगी कि अरसलान कर सकता है बड़ा स्कोर हर मैच में. तो उस जिम्मेदारी को किस तरह से निभाएंगे आप?
बस सर सेल्फ बिलीफ है. इंशाल्लाह अच्छा ही होगा होपफुली. बाकी गुड विशेज हैं आपके.
इंशाल्लाह अच्छा होगा. ऑल द बेस्ट आपको मैचेस के लिए. Arsalan Khan, ladies and gentlemen, winning the player of the match for scoring 54 in just 32 balls with 5 boundaries and 3 huge sixer. And that's all from the presentation. Go home safe, ride safe, drive safe. Remember, someone is waiting for you at home. Thank you and see you back tomorrow for another 2 exciting matches. You're watching Goichi League 2025 Season 2. Thank you.